Welcome back, welcome back. The Tupac that majority of people don't know.
Starting to put out some calendars. I got a publishing company to put out some calendars for charity. I'm starting a little youth league in California so we can start playing some East Coast. I see myself having a job on death row, owning stock at death row, being an A&R person, an artist that could drop an album like Paul McCartney every 5 years. You know, not even like Paul McCartney, but there's no rapper who ever did it, so I have no one to use to say like. But, you know, that type of thing where I could just do it at leisure. And, you know, when my music will mean something and I drop deeper shit. I have my own production company, which I'm close to right now, doing my own movies, have my own restaurant, which I got right now, with Alanis and Suge and Snoop. And just expand, starting to put out some calendars. I got a publishing company to put out some calendars for charity. I'm starting a little youth league in California so we can start playing some East Coast teams, some Southern teams, some Midwest teams. You know, have like a little league, like a Pop Warner league, but the rappers fund it, and the rappers are the head coaches. You know what I mean? Having teams, some Southern teams, some Midwest. Yo, we back right here with Tupac. You know, just chopping up a little bit. Can't let you hear everything. You know, some stuff. I'll put it down, yeah. My man definitely putting it down. One more thing about Death Row. Now, how does what's going on with Dre, and how does that affect Death Row as a whole? In the whole now. Dre's doing his own thing. It don't affect us. My take on what happened was that Snoop was on trial for murder, fighting for his life. Somebody had said that Dre was in the car. The jury believed that. We needed Dre to be there to say he wasn't there. Once they would have saw him, they would have known he wasn't there, and that would have saved Snoop's whole case. Because they would have saw the witness that had said it was lying. And Dre never showed up. He was too busy. That's how they told me. When they told me that, I was like, well, no matter how dope he is, Dre's one of my heroes in the music business, but I was like, no matter how dope he is, if he's not down for his homeboy, Snoop, who brought him back when he was just a relic, when niggas was dissing him, you know what I mean? Then I don't want to be a part of him. I don't want to be around him or nothing. Plus, I feel as though what's done in the dark will come to light. It's secrets that everybody's going to find out about that I don't have to play a hater dry stitch about. That will come out, you'll find out for yourself, and you'll know why I did it. I swear to God, y'all, I'm living by the rules of the game that y'all, the people, have put down for us to live by. That's Suge Knight. Yeah. The beginning of my career, Suge Knight had everything in his name. And I don't know if it was good or bad, but it was the business. And when I got on No Limit, the first thing Master P did was took me to buy a house. We drove through this place called The Country, and he said, pick out any one you like. We just driving through a neighborhood. I'm like, fuck it, I like that one. Get out. Went up in that motherfucker, looked at it, signed it off. Boom, next day, you and wifey go get a car. All this shit is in my name, so he's showing me you need to own your own shit. You don't even know the business. You know the show, but you don't know the business. This shit is called show business. 3 years on No Limit, I'm gonna teach you the business. Because people smart enough to know that I wasn't ready to go to war. I just was vigilant, and I was like, fuck that, I gotta defend my pride, but my pride would've got me killed. When sometimes you gotta be smarter than the average bear. You gotta know and understand why you're here. And I needed him as a big brother and a mentor to pull me out of that bad environment, take me to the South, show me a different world. My family from Mississippi. See, sometimes you gotta get taken back to your roots. Yeah. By the rules of the game that y'all, the people, have put down for us to live by. Okay, that's real. Let's talk about other things. Like you told us, you got a soundtrack you working on. You got a new movie, right? What you talking about? We got a movie called Gridlock coming out. It's like a coming up, going through a lot. You know, now she probably see me in a whole different light. Maybe not, maybe she would, but I want that opportunity. So when I see Janet, I'm gonna try to make right what we made wrong. All right. There's no rapper who ever did it, so I have no one to use to say like, but you know, that type of thing where I can just do it at leisure, and you know, when my music will mean something and I drop deeper shit. I have my own production company, which I'm close to right now, doing my own movies, have my own restaurant, which I got right now.
Well, the contracts are signed and the deal is done, so when are productions going to start? There was a ceremonial signing of the lease for the new G Unit Studios today, but what is the timeline for productions to take place there? Signing of the lease for the new G Unit studios today, but what is the timeline for productions to take place there? 50 Cent said that non-scripted productions are expected to begin in July and scripted productions will start in January. 50 Cent also said that the process for finding employees and local businesses to work with has already begun. He says he's using a database that shows qualified people who have previously worked in Shreveport. He also said he'll be looking to purchase real estate in Shreveport with hopes of investing in the city's nightlife.
Well, at least somebody learned.
I got right now with Alanis and Suge and Snoop. To say light, but you know, that type of thing where I can just do it at leisure. And you know, when my music will mean something and I drop deeper shit. That, I have my own production company, which I'm close to right now, doing my own movies, have my own restaurant, which I got right now with Alanis and Suge.
Very simplistic, okay? In life,
we want Jay-Z to get the casino. Times Square. It's time that a brother of color. Know what I'm saying? We've been gambling. If you go to any casino in America, it's nothing but black and Spanish people in there gambling every day. Finally, we got an opportunity to make the fly. Cause he told me, yo, we gonna kill Dubai. Like, this casino's gonna be so fly. We want Jay-Z to get the casino.
Yeah, I wonder why they're on his ass.
Is apparently sharing the metropolitan.
let's go.
This is Rick Ross's newly purchased Miami mansion and number 37 Star Island. The Crossroad is number 2, which is owned by Ross's friend Sean P. Diddy Combs.
I will not be answering Diddy. My new name is Brother Love.
Okay, cool. But Diddy isn't the first Brother Love to live on Star Island.
Let's start from the beginning.
You see, back across the road and a few houses down from Rick Ross stands number 43, home of the original Brother Love.
Oh.
Call themselves the Ethiopian Zion Coptic Church. Their leader here on Star Island, named Thomas Runaway, they call themselves the Ethiopian Zion Coptic Church. Their leader here on Star Island, named Thomas Runaway, he prefers to be known as Brother Law.
A movement born in Jamaica by disciples of Marcus Garvey, but most famously known for
As Brother Law.
A movement born in Jamaica by disciples of Marcus Garvey, but most famously known for their use of cannabis as sacrament. In 1979, the government accused, tried and convicted the group of smuggling massive amounts of cannabis into Miami, jailing the original Brother Love in 1982.
Look what they're doing, man!
But he wouldn't be the island's last herb trader.
Hip-hop superstar and businessman Sean Combs is investing in the marijuana business.
Let's go.
With Alanis and Suge and Snoop. And just expand. I'm starting to put out some calendars. I got a publishing company to put out some calendars for charity. I'm starting a little youth league in California so we can start playing some East Coast teams, some Southern teams, some, Midwest teams, have like a little league, like a Pop Warner league, but the rappers fund it. And the rappers are the head coaches, you know what I mean? Have a league where you get a big trophy with diamonds in it for a nigga to stay drug-free and stay in school, and that's the only way you could be on the team. And we have fun.
Football.
Yes, sir.
And you look.
Did you know that Snoop Dogg had a brief career as a youth football coach? He coached a team in Los Angeles, using his fame to inspire the kids both on and off the field. Snoop's laid-back style and love for the game helped him connect with the players, showing that even a superstar can give back to the community. Mind blown, follow Zap of Knowledge for more amazing facts. Did you know that Snoop Dogg had a brief career as a youth football coach?
And that's the only way you could be on the team. And we had fun and eat pizza and had the finest girls there and throw concerts at the end of it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by giving back. You know what I mean? Not being who I am, but by using what I got to give back.
All right. And in closing, you got a lot of people, fans that's listening to you right now that don't really get a chance to talk to Tupac up and close and personal like we kicked it today. But if there's anything you want people to know about Tupac, what is it you like to say?
Number one, when I diss y'all, meaning diss, I mean like when you come up to me and I'm not giving you the kind of reaction that you think I should be giving you, it's not because I'm ungrateful, it's because I'm nervous, I'm paranoid, I just got out of jail, I've been shot, I've been cheated and lied and framed, and I just don't know how to deal with so many people giving me that much affection.
Talk to Tupac up and close and personal like we kicked it today. But if there's anything you want people to know about Tupac, what is it you like to say?
Number one, when I diss y'all, meaning diss, I mean like when you come up to me and I'm not giving you the kind of reaction that you think I should be giving you, it's not because I'm ungrateful, it's because I'm nervous, I'm paranoid.
He's traumatized. Because there's no one he can actually trust. And he knows if he keeps doing the things he says he's going to do, he knows where that goes.
I just got out of jail. I've been shot. I've been cheated and lied and framed, and I just don't know how to deal with so many people giving me that much affection. I've never had that in my life. So if I do that, don't take it personally. Try to understand me and see it for what it is. Now I understand what it's truly like to be like, not that I'm a fine ass nigga, but I understand what it's like to be a fine female going to the club and all the guys just rush you before you're ready to be rushed. You know what I mean? And everybody's touching you before you're ready to be touched. So now I have a better understanding of what it's like to be a woman. But I also have a better understanding on fans not making me do things. I'm going to do it because I love y'all before you're ready to be rushed. You know what I mean? And everybody's touching you before you're ready to be touched. So now I have a better...
Oh, so men can feel the way women feel and say, nah, don't be touching me like that. Back up off me. I feel your energies. The energy is not popping right now. Y'all niggas gotta give me some room. I need to smoke my blunt. And y'all gotta give me some space, bro. I understand I'm Tupac. I'm a fucking person, though.
Better understanding what it's like to be a woman, but I also have a better understanding on fans not making me do things. I'm gonna do it because I love y'all, because I do appreciate what you did. But when you make me do it, I don't want to do it. I don't care how many albums you bought.
You have to take my picture. I'm your number one fan. You have to take my picture. I watched all your videos and your movies. I don't have to do anything. You didn't have to like me. You liked me because I touched your heart. Duh. Doesn't mean you get to touch me. I don't know you. I have enemies that'll send anyone at me. This is what he was trying to tell people. Like, yo, bro, I don't know who you are.
You know what I mean? My fans to me are people who follow me and is down for me, understand me, and no matter what people say, they know me because they know my actions. They follow me through my career. Not people who just bought my album, because anybody, I buy albums all the time, but I just buy it to listen to. You know what I mean? And if you buy my album, you bought it for the music. You didn't buy it.
Oh, really?
And for when you see me, I just break down and start eating you out. You know what I mean? So.
Duh.
Talk to me a little about it. Like, niggas is scared. People took that Bob interview so wrong. I was not in no danger. It wasn't like niggas was screaming, I'm real gay. I was walking around in fucking $200 sweatsuits at Rikers Island. You know what I mean? Living. Eating good, living good. Niggas was giving me love. Niggas sending me shit. Latin Kings giving me shit. Everybody giving me shit. Like, you represent. We got... humble. Not because niggas is scared. People took that Bob interview so wrong. I was not in no danger. It wasn't like niggas was screaming, I'm real gay. I was walking around in fucking $200 sweatsuits at Rikers Island. You know what I mean? Living. Eating good, living good. Niggas was giving me love. Niggas sending me shit. Latin Kings giving me shit. Everybody giving me shit. Like, you represent. We got love for you. It was...
I wonder why all of the gangsters treated him with respect. Oh, because they could listen to his songs and want to get busy and handle their business. Or they could listen to Dead Mama and cry and go fucking in their mother's house and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna gangbang, but I'm sorry. I remember when I promised you I wouldn't do this.
Love. It was out of that love that I was like, yo, thug life is dead. I was like, while I'm in jail, this is going to jail with me.
Oh, so when Tupac went to jail, he said that whole way of life is dead. It's retarded, and I'm going to put a stop to it so the people that follow me won't go to jail like me. But what happened? Oh, yeah, he died, and then everyone that fucking listened to him swore that's what he was all about. Go all out in a blaze of glory and wow out and wow out and wow out. And I'm sitting here playing a man talking about saving thousands of children with his own money. And other rappers that supposedly gonna care about their fucking neighborhoods.
Nobody has the power. Nobody is like me. why I'm locked down. I thought I was going away for years.
I wonder why the gangsters want to help him and keep him alive. Oh yeah, because they realize I'm a gangster because nobody gave a fuck about me. And if a man like this came through to my neighborhood and made football programs and this program and that program, I probably would have been something. Or at least I would have had smarts, got into the gangbanging, and then got out after I got a little bit of money because I could use it for my smarts now.
I couldn't let nobody represent that. And I was seeing how many soldiers I had by coming to jail. I was like, oh no, this shit I gotta stop it. I gotta rethink it because I didn't plan thug life. I just said it. It was how I felt. I said it and I lived it. Now I gotta take my life, see what I live, what I represent, and I gotta dictate what this is. And then let niggas be a part of this. So that's why I killed it and murdered it and choked it. And all them niggas that was rapping with me, I murdered and choked their career as far as being with me.
And then he went bye-bye, and everyone tattooed Thug Life on their fucking stomachs or forehead, and then everyone thought Thug Life was real still. And the man that made it up said, nah, that shit died. You know, like like Martin Luther King when he said, I have a dream, and then made a video 2 weeks later and said, that dream is bullshit and we shouldn't do it.
Because if it was a thug life, it would have been, shit would have happened different. I wouldn't have got shot like that. So this thug life got destroyed. I came back out with my shit. The career as far as being with me. Because if it was a thug life, it would have been, shit would have happened different. I wouldn't have got shot like that.
Oh, so he took full accountability and said, I got shot because of me. The way I was living. And if anybody follows that, it's on me. So I'm going to change it now. And I'm going to teach them to be smart and not do what I did to end up where I ended up because you're not a millionaire and you're not getting out. So maybe he understood that if I lead these people down this way, the Lord's going to fucking have his way with my soul.
So this thug life got destroyed. I came back out with my shit. And even then, I still had niggas on my team that I shouldn't have had on my team. I should have started all new with family. Now everybody on my team is family.
So while you was in jail, like what was the turnover? Where did it turn from being like,
just from niggas talking to me like hearing niggas in jail talking to me like thinking that they was like so surprised that I could be in jail, like not knowing like everybody goes to jail. This shit is like the same thing that makes you want to buy my shit is what made me in jail. You understand? It's like niggas like you got a chance to move.
Oh, he figured out I'm a magician, and the spells I'm casting got my black ass in jails. Because I'm running my mouth, and they used that fake ass image that I created to get money, they used it against me. And I'm actually just a real regular guy, but yeah, I will get gangster because I gotta protect myself, but this label that they're making it out to be, that's not what I'm representing. And they're twisting my shit like I'm telling young black males to run around and shoot each other when I'm rapping about how we shoot each other, and I constantly say through the messages, this is stupid. We shouldn't be doing this. I gotta pack a gun, though, because the other nigga, he don't know what I know. He's a killer. He was trying to explain that we're living in a jungle. And we gotta worry about people that don't know no better. And at the time he was kept, making the police songs like they're hurting us. So I think he was like one of the most special warriors that God, threw down here. I think he was special. Either that or all this shit is fake and it's a setup.
But I was like, I understand what they say. They was like, they in the dope game and they taking every chance to make it. I'm in a rap game and I'm not taking the chances that I need to be here. I'm just acting like I could come back tomorrow. And that's what I thought. I thought because I was raw, that I thought because I had talent in my heart. I never thought I was necessarily the best rapper, the best nuts, and I think I'm the realest nigga.
Oh, the person that everyone considers the best rapper alive says, I'm not the best rapper alive.
That's nuts, and I think I'm the realest nigga out there. I do think that. I think I own that. If I could patent being real, I think I own that. Because I think being real necessarily the best rapper, the best nuts, and I think I'm the realest nigga out there. I do think that. I think I own that. If I could patent being real, I
Oh, when you be yourself, everyone doesn't like it for some reason.
Being real is just being true. I'm the nigga that'll wear a suit when everybody else got on khaki. You know what I mean?
Oh, he was on that grown man show. Oh, you want to be thugs with the hoodies and all right. Well, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna. I'm not a clone. I'm gonna grow up now. I'm gonna throw the khakis on and stunt gangster mafioso style. Oh, y'all copying the style, and I'm you big pimping now. You big pimping with the suits on? Oh, all right, well now I'm gonna switch it up and go super gangster hard, cut my braids off, and go super rah 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 rah. And now I got the hardest songs, and I got that chick song out with the dear mama out. You ain't fucking with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna go rah 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 rah. You're not gonna write dear mama. That touches all the gangsters' heart. You ain't got no level of that. Why? Cause you're rah 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 ego. Never lose, never took a loss, never admit that, your life sucked balls.
Be bald headed when everybody wear braids. I wear braids when they all bald headed. You know what I mean? It's like, man, it's just being real.
I wonder why he stood out so much and everybody picked him as their champion. Because everybody else doesn't like to fit in with everybody else. Everybody wants to be themselves. And so why everyone kept following what everyone did, like now, rap the same, look the same, talk the same. He said, everything you do that way, I'm going the other way no matter what. Because I'm not yous. So if I do what yous are doing, then I'm not being me. I don't care what I make, what I look like, as long as I'm being me.
I don't have no insecurity. I do, but I take my insecurities and show everybody. Like my mom, my life, me being little. I just be harder.
Oh, he realized if I stand myself, if I rap about all the things that people are gonna battle rap against me, it won't hurt. And my audience already heard me say, "My mom a crackhead. I came from nothing. I was a dust bucket. I'm a this and that. I'm gangster though. And and now I'm shining. And now I'm not dumb. And now you get it? So when your enemies go to attack you, what are they gonna rap about? The truth that you put out yourself? It doesn't hit as hard. I wonder where Eminem learned that trick for 8 Mile. Like that's how his whole movie went. That was the biggest scene in a rap friggin' man battle ever. You fuck my girl, you jump me, and now rap you gonna rap about. I wonder where they got that idea from. I'm not saying they stole it from my mans over here, but you know what I mean? It's been a known thing to do things like this. It's called the rope-a-dope. In boxing, it's called rope-a-dope. You know what I mean? You be yourself, stick to your strategy, and you work against the opponent. Let them think you're, just flashy and good looking. When you stick and move and beat that body up, all the haymaker power they have will go away. They don't have endurance. Get it? That's how Ali beat these men. That's why I used to keep talking about you rock face ass nigga. I'm pretty. I'm so pretty. Because it annoyed them. And they, how people always say, if you look good, you're pussy. Automatically. Get it? Well, the Lord keeps sending men that look like whatever and proving everybody wrong on all these stereotypes. If you're a rock face, you got to be hard. The Lord will show and expose that, nah, he's really not that hard. He's got to be soft. He likes to fucking whatever. And then you get proven wrong, I think that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Don't say you know somebody. Don't say it's your favorite rapper if you don't even know what they're really about. You just heard of fucking 3 albums or some shit. If you ain't never actually watched an interview on a person and see how they really talk as a person, not the rapper act, then you have no idea what that person stood for. Because I'm sure at least one of you or two of you are like, wow, I didn't know Pac was like everything opposite of what he raps about. He used the fucking gangster shit to get a lot of money off ignorant ass people because they don't want to hear that shit, Sharif. They don't want to hear. Dear Mama's only gonna go for so long. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to keep hearing that. So he said, I'm going to give them what they want, get really rich, get them hooked onto what I'm doing, and slowly push them towards this Bible. You know, like he kept saying, run with me, Hail Mary. Run where? Run where? Oh, okay. I guess he was checking up on them prophecies, huh? I guess he understood what James the Judge said when he said, visit the fucking widows and the homeless, nigga. If you get rich and you don't help your people, my father's gonna fucking have his way with you because you got rich and you didn't help all these people. You only got allowed to be rich so you could be king and serve a multitude of people. See, we don't live in a day and age of villages and shit, so now it's just like, you know, you got your home, you live in the same neighborhood, you got your friends and their family, but everybody know you that dude. You the king. Now, nobody says give all your money away, but I constantly keep saying, how the fuck are black people's neighborhoods so shitty when we have $1 million rappers? And I keep saying, if the people would just go to the rapper that they have access to and talk to all the time and say, if you don't start helping us out, we're not supporting you no more. And when you get shit on by your own people from your hometown, the world's gonna turn on you for that. And you'll lose your money. So you're gonna kick back how you're supposed to because you scream you're a Tupac lover and that's my man's. Well, do what he told you to do. Help your people because no one else is gonna. That's why the Lord allowed you, the thug, to like get king status and have money. You know? He needs David type niggas. Because, you know, people come to take the things you give to your people, right? So, you know, you could put some of those goons you got to use and you can actually start putting them in a school for bouncing and security guards, and you can have your own private force of actual men that are armed and legally. You know, instead of just raising up gangsters carrying around illegal firearms. You could be giving multiple jobs to your people in small ways, you know? I get it though. Yous know what time it is. We all know what time it is. Once you stick your fucking head out there like that, you know? But I think those days are starting to slow up. I could be wrong, you know? But, you know, my father's making me feel it might be real. Or maybe I'm just hoping. Because I said it once and I'll say it again. We're dwindled to a handful, and it only takes a handful of us to generate trillions of dollars. Our kings and talent alone can feed, clothe, and house all of our people. We don't ever gotta work again. The whole world be jealous of us. Be like, yo, these niggas took all their top talent, said, use our government now. You're our leaders. We work for you. Go get all your money together. Go buy a big chunk of fucking land, and whatever you want to build, like Egypt, we're gonna help you build it. And you can be we could play Wakanda, and one of you can be fucking that guy, the Black Panther, you know, and we could start our own royal reality, and prove we're free. Or they'll destroy what we do and we'll prove we're not free. Either way, it's a win-win. How do you think we got rights? Martin Luther King got those people together and said, you're going to have to practice the get bludgeoned technique. Because if they don't see you bludgeon the men and the women, when the other people see these videos, they're gonna be like, yo, why you? I thought they niggers are violent and crazy and running around with guns. They're women and children getting hit with rocks. What are you doing? I thought that they were monkey beasts. They're walking in suits and speaking proper English that I can't speak. They talk about proclamation and declarations, and I don't even know what the fuck that shit is, you know? When they see us for real, the rest of the world starts siding with us and be like, yo, ease up on them. We know the big secret. They still niggas, but yo, they smarter now. They're not as violent. I think they learned the Lord's lesson of don't you fight back, don't you go crazy. If we let you go, you better forgive us and not go crazy rogue and shit. Yo, bro, we don't want to go rogue. The country's got outside enemies all over the fucking place. You think we want to play rogue and fucking what? Have a three-way fucking... Are you kidding me? When they're done hanging you, they're probably going to hang my nigga ass. You get it? I mean, unless it's, the prophecy of the people coming to help us. To, get us up out of here because you won't let us go. The Assyrians? It could be that, but, I don't know. All I do know is the Lord said no one's going to let you niggers go free. You're going to love each other. You're going to band together. And you not compete with these people because that's why they keep attacking you. Know your place. Be thankful that you're allowed to fucking own things. You got Puffy up there mad at $1 billion talking about you won't let me have my liquor. You got Kanye up there crying, you won't let me design shoes. Nigga, they made y'all niggas billionaires, and then soon as one of you niggas say, I want to own that, which will make me a trillionaire, I'm sure they put you in the boardroom meeting and was like, yo, you'll chill out. And you were like, chill out? I done did all this work. I deserves it, my peoples. We needs to be... Now you get it? You know what I'm saying? I think a couple of black men went rogue. Honestly. All these black men going down for all these things, supposedly. And I just played that Jay-Z thing. He want to open up a casino. Nigga. You crazy? And then he gonna say, I don't know if he really said it. We gonna rival Dubai. You know what I mean? First of all, if you rivaling the other countries over there, that means you besting the niggas over here. So now you got two enemies that have a lot of money. I don't think your money long enough to be boxing with niggas like this. Especially when they control the tube. One day you're a mogul, and the next day you're accused of playing with underage girls and stuff. And everyone just runs and believes it. Now, I'm not saying that man's innocent, just like when Puffy went down. I ain't say he was innocent because of rumors and blah, 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 blah. But I'm catching on to the pattern of if you made $1 billion and you don't shut your fucking nigga ass up and be happy with that, oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. Who made $1 billion and still good? Dre. You know what I mean? That nigga could have swore he said in one of his raps, nigga, I bought an island, nigga, for year 2000. He made a prediction. I can't find the song ever, but I remember he said some famous words after that I won't repeat. But he said, yeah, by 2000, man, I'm trying to have my own island. I don't know what y'all niggas, y'all banging over blocks, y'all champagne popping, and y'all niggas got money in your ear on Instagram. He's like, y'all niggas dumb, dog. I'm taking everything I got. I'm going to get my own shit. I wonder why he don't want to be on the mainland. You know? Seems like a lot of niggas is smart and they realize, it's always good to own your own land. You get it? So, it's really amazing to see all those different rappers following Pac's footsteps. And everybody keeps saying they're the first to do. Man, niggas been doing shit like that, first of all. And then It seems like he had every idea of all those men I just played. He was going to do all of that. You know? And he had the charisma. Could you imagine going to Pox? Pox Waffle and Chickens? Could you imagine saying 50 Cent and Tupac's production studio made a movie together? You understand what kind of movies we be watching right now? You think Power's fucking good? Fucking Pac would have been in Power. And 50 would have been in one of his movies. Like, listen, nigga, we the new Spielberg and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, nigga? We taking over that. We making superhero movies now. We gonna make black gangster superheroes and shit. You know what I'm saying? The level of where we would be at right now, you know, because like all those different rappers I just showed, they some of them are still good, and you know, they're doing pieces of it, but they're not doing what he said. You go and break them little niggas off diamond gold plated trophies, and that's their reward for not being gangsters and going to school and staying drug free. We are going to make sure you're living like football players, so you'll follow the laws of God. We're going to reward you for it, so you have an incentive. You know, like the drug dealers say, nigga, you want to get this pussy? You got to get this money, nigga. That's why Sharif walks away and say, man, I ain't trying to hear that Jesus shit, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that church shit, nigga. I'm trying to get this money, bro. I'm tired of walking to school, dog. Tired of begging for lunch. Tired of these holes in my socks. You get it? Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what the Lord said. Make yourself something. Visit the widows and homeless. He didn't say visit them with words. He said, you know, go help them. We don't live in that world anymore, seems like. You know, other people do it for us, but the children keep getting stupider and doing worse, so it seems like somebody's not doing their fucking job. You know? I'm nobody, though. I'm just one man that literally, you know, keeps saying, I base all my shit off the greatest of great men that ever walked this earth. And they all had the same plan. Take care of your people, because they're you. No matter how much you dislike niggas, no matter how much, that's still you. And if you don't care about you, nobody else will. That's it. You know? A man like me, that's the shit that I fight for. You people fight to be rich and this goofy shit. I fight to see my people here. And be 16 and read on a high school level. Not just be in high school. You people are fighting for wealth. Generational wealth. I'm fighting so we have a generation. What more important mission in the world can you possibly have? You other nations don't even know. You don't have to worry about that. You know? You know who you are. You know where you're from. You know exactly what people are yours, and the ones that look like you could tell the difference and be like, nah, that nigga, he Puerto Rican. That nigga ain't fucking Dominican. That nigga ain't Venezuelan. Yeah, we Latin, but nah, don't you put me in them. Don't you call me no Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican, nigga. You don't ever in your motherfucking life call me no Mexican. You get it? They get real mad over that shit. How you think black people feel when I gotta look around and say, yeah, he black, I'm black, and he black, but he don't look like me. We don't vibe the same. we actually got this enmity thing going. But I gotta look at this nigga and say, we brothers. You shot my fucking father. What are you talking about with brothers? You fucking belittled my sister and had away with it with your drug nights, you fucking criminal. You know? We gotta live in a world where we can't even recognize each other. We sit here and call ourselves black, knowing we don't even look black. Is there black looking black people? Yes. So then call them blue black. Call them black. Call them Negro. Because Negro means black. My skin is ruddy yellow, brown and like a reddish, you know, because of the blood. My hair is black. I'm not. Other black people's skull don't look like mine. Their bone structures are different. They're not the same people. And it's about time we figure out what the fuck we at least look like. They ain't gonna tell us our name, but goddamn it, we could at least figure that out for ourselves. The Most High gave us all the clues we need. In the book, oh yeah, the thing I don't read, I forgot. Let me give you a quick clue. Well, his people are supposed to have afros and beards, you know, like that resemble lions. And then his other half, you know, the Hamites, you know, the Egyptian. Well, you know what King Tut looked like with he doesn't have a full beard, but he got that mustache and the goatee, but no side facial hair. They still come from Noah, though. You get it? So maybe people need to start there and say, anyone that don't look like me and have my features, you ain't me. And you ain't gonna trick me to act like you me. We can still be cool. Because, you know, they gonna hang your ass, they gonna hang my ass. But I need to know who I am. I'm gonna start off with the black thing, you know, black American. Right away, we get rid of most of you. You're Haitian, you're Jamaican, you're this, you're that. As soon as you put one of those things in there, we know you not us. Because all of us got our names stripped away. You get it? See, there's a lot of ways to figure out who we are. We're just too fucking lazy to do it. There's even a way to figure out what tribe we come from. But we're too fucking lazy to pay attention. But Daddy's been thinking for a long time about things like this because, you know, they played shuffleboard or whatever that, cups. But my father said, you only are what you do. You can't escape that. You know? So maybe if you know the certain curses of certain tribes, and then you know you live your life and you know what you go through, maybe that'll be a good indicator. You know? You know, like how David, he had his mans killed because he wanted to take his wife. You know? He knew he couldn't marry her because it's unlawful. It's in the law. You can't take nobody's wife like that. So in his mind, he said, well, yeah, I can't. But if he's dead, then she's divorced. So since I'm the king, I'm going to send you to the part of the war where you're more than likely not going to survive. So your wife's mine. It's only a matter of time. Except you're using the law to commit heinous acts. So my father sent the prophet to him and said, your time has come. You're finished. And David said, all right. I don't care if the Most High take everything. Just please go talk to the Lord and tell him, don't remove your spirit from me. I don't care what you do to me. Just, I need you with me during whatever's going to go on. Because, you know, I ain't going to have your favor no more. So I ain't going to be king no more. And obviously you sent the prophet, so I'm cursed now. And I know you don't just curse me, you curse my bloodline. Did you know David's curse is to have his children destroyed by the sword? They're forever going to be destroyed in war. Doesn't mean you're fighting back all the time, no. Just means you're going to get it. Until the day of the blood of the covenant is filled and you start being good again. Sound the horns, my daddy's in the building. And then, because the one comes from the line of David, well, if David's people are cursed to get the sword, that would mean the one can't come, right? All the special little ones that are supposed to start getting their people, they can't come because you ain't going to follow the law. And even if you do, they'll knock your fucking head off for it. And then slowly and slowly, as the blood turns the wheel, it fills up the cup of sin we're supposed to fill up. And then my father says, okay, it's full, no more. I don't care what's going on down there. Now they're protected by me. And anyone that does anything is going to deal with him. And that's the sign for everyone to know who he works with. And that's also a sign for the bad guys of, fuck, our time's short. We gotta ramp up these plans, because he says he's gonna shorten the days we get to abuse these people, take advantage of them. And then when that day comes, there's no more taking advantage, because the Lord's gonna be righteously roaming the earth like a lion. Like his son, the devil, except he's gonna be running around handing out the ass whippings now. Because the Bible says you won't let us go. When the Lord comes, he's going to say, let my people go. Like Moses did? And the world's going to be just like Pharaoh. And he's going to say, I'm not Moses. So you want to be the man, huh? Oh, you know what you got to do to be the man. You got to beat the man. So I hope I'm either, passed away by that time, or my balls are so righteously filled up with the Spirit of the Lord, I'm not like shaking in my boots. Because it's not even the war thing, or what may or may not happen, It's more of I gotta see this shit. All the stories I've ever heard of war, the toughest men always say, once you see it, it never goes away. You dream of it. Shell shock and all that other shit. I can't even imagine what it like, and it's not even like I'm talking like, oh, we Murad and all gonna win. I'm sure some of the good people, there's strong technology and angels out here. I'm sure somebody gonna get their head beat, But my father ain't come fucking around. He coming with the 2400 big dogs. So, when you have a bunch of lions led by a lion, you got a problem. Anyway, maybe hopefully I will get to see that day. Maybe one of my children. I hope so. Might be able to redeem Daddy for his dumb mistakes. Oh, man. All love, all praise to the Most High. There's so much more I wanted to show, but I'm probably getting copyright for that bullshit. Pac was such an extraordinary man. And like I said it once, and I'll say it again, and forever, until I have infinite proof that he was, good. Even if he was bad, he still told the truth, and he still said what he said. So, Like he said before he went away, if it ain't me, I'm gonna spark the brain of the one that changes things. Not saying it's me. Like I said, what do you think he was aiming at? Who do you think he was trying to aim towards? The youth. The only people that'll ever change things. The only people that'll want things to change. You know? Anyway. Hope you guys have a good Christmas. You know? I hope you spend your time with your family. And I hope you understand Tupac a little bit more. And not just play all his violent shit. Don't even play in his music. Go look his videos up. Look at his documentaries. Look at the things this man said. And then you judge that man. You know? Then when you look at any of us, or your own, realize sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta open it up, you know? Ask some questions. Maybe you'll get answers you never knew you were looking for. You know? Have a good night.